Okay, hey, YouTube and Facebook and Blab, how you doing? I'm doing a video today about multiple sclerosis because this month of March is Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month, and I want to share some information about the daily life of living with multiple sclerosis and what it looks like on a daily basis today. So I'm going to do a small interview with my daughter. She's 6 years old. And I'm going to ask her a few questions and then I'm going to talk a bit more because, children do not have long attention spans. So, um, Naya,
Mm.
um, when did you first notice that your mom was sick?
When you was in the hospital?
When I was in the hospital, that's kind of when you noticed. Okay. How does it make you feel to have a sick mom?
Pretty bit good.
This is not funny. Why does it make you? Why is it good for you to have a sick mom?
So I can see you in the hospital.
So you can see me in the hospital. It's not nice to be in a hospital. It's not fun. You would know if you was in it, but being in a hospital is not fun. You're away from your family. You got to eat nasty hospital food. You have to wear like a really thin nightgown. It's not cool at all.
I like the eggs at the hospital.
Okay. So what do you do every day to help your mom since she's sick?
I don't. Can you can you say it?
Say it again.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what do you do every day to help your mom since she's sick?
Well, I help cookie with you, and I help green.
Get in the camera. They can't hear you.
And
say it again.
I help cookie with you. I help green with you, and I help Mima with you.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat what she said, but say it in adult English. She helps me with my mom and my grandmother. How do you help me with mom?
By helping her, giving her hugs.
Helping giving her hugs. This is about my illness. Put it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. So when you're walking around every day in the house, how do you know if mama's sick or if mama's happy? How do you know? Without me telling you, how do you know?
Telling you that you can know.
No. Is there anything about me that tells you that I'm having a bad day?
Nope.
Nope. No, you don't understand, or no, you don't have an answer?
Both.
Both. Okay. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, so I prepped her for this interview. I asked her questions, and she gave me. Go play. She gave me her honest answers as a 6-year-old. What life looks like to her, and it's very different for me. But children, young or older, they do know if their mother has a chronic illness. They know what it looks like. They know how to function in it. They adapt. Children are flexible. They adapt. On a daily basis, I have good days and I have bad days. I'm having an autoimmune disease. It's not on a level, it's not on an even ground. You're going to be up and down. It could be week by week or day by day, or even as bad as hour by hour. My daughter, she can tell. She's very smart. She can tell when I'm having a bad day. Um, I don't ask her to do much, but she just initiates. She'll get things for me if I can't reach them. Um, she'll go out of her way to um play with her sister more. Maybe I'm taking a nap and they're watching cartoons in their room or something. um I think it kind of makes unfortunately, I think it makes children grow up faster. I don't care if you have a nanny, you have a maid, you have your grandparents, your in-laws, sisters, brothers, cousins coming to help you in your daily life and with your children. It's still hard on them because they have to learn about grown-up stuff. They have to learn about medicine. They have to learn not to touch medicine because a lot of people who have autoimmune diseases, they're on several medications and they take them several times throughout the day. So it's so different even when it comes to medication. um a lot of people, they may have a cold, they may get the flu every now and then, and children are introduced to drugs. Okay, but if you don't suffer with a chronic illness, children are not used to seeing that on like a day-to-day basis. They're just like, what? They may not say anything at first, but then as time goes on, they'll be like, well, why do you have to take that? What is this? What is that? And of course it jingles, so they want to shake. And I'm just like, no, put the medicine down. Like, don't touch. But there's a lot of things when it comes to dealing with a chronic illness on a daily basis that they have to adapt. Um, the schedule of the day may change. I might have to move dinner up, move dinner late, just because, like, okay, like I can't get up right now. I know it's time for me to get up and fix dinner, but I can't move. Like, my legs are numb. That's one of my biggest symptoms is fatigue and numbness. My legs are numb right now. I'm gonna need y'all to chill out. They're yelling, "Mommy, mommy, I'm hungry, I'm hungry." I'm like, okay, I know I need to get in that kitchen. And when it's gotten really rough, I've really had to venture off and ask adults in my family to come help me. I've had to pay for help um, out of pocket. It's it's a mental struggle just as much as a physical struggle. Living with multiple sclerosis, taking care of a household, two children, a husband. Then you might have extended family that you have to take care of. Like me personally, I'm the oldest in my family, so I do look after my grandmother. I go grocery shopping for her. I do errands for her, and she knows that I'm sick. So when I'm really, really sick, I have to throw those duties off on someone else. Um, but no, I really wanted the Blab and YouTube to kind of get a look at how it affects the family and children, and how they identify with it, how it makes them feel emotionally. Now I don't know what got into her, the giggles because she sees the camera on, and I guess she's like, it's time to play. But she said, some really inspiring things. Well, I'm gonna say one thing I remember is that she made the statement. She said, sometimes I help you without asking. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she knows our routine. She knows me. She knows my body signals. She'll do something without asking. Like maybe there's something that I need across the room. Like she'll see me doing something. Maybe I'm getting dressed or whatever, and she's like, "I'm gonna go get my mom's shoes." She'll, I know my mom. She might not want to walk into the next room and get her shoes. I'm gonna go bring her shoes. Just small things like that. Um, Other children may not be as helpful when it comes to different things like that, because that's not something that they see that their parent struggles with. So, why would I even think about reaching for her boot and handing it to her? Like, she can do it herself. She's grown. But children who have parents who are disabled, they're very attentive. And a lot of times I say, like, hey, like, I love the fact that you care about me, that you're concerned with me, but you're little. You ain't grown. You're a little child in a little body, and you're not about to hurt yourself because you need to help your mama. Like, no, go take a seat. Go sit down. I'll get to it, or I won't get to it, whatever it is. But multiple sclerosis, oh man, it 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 kind of desensitizes you to what a real day looks like without being sick. Like, I've had an autoimmune disease since I was 17, and I'm 33, and so most of my life, you know, I've had an illness, and so it kind of desensitizes me to the fact that I don't know. I'm not used to any good days. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to a normal life. And children and family members, husbands, cousins, mamas, aunties, whoever who is around you a lot of the time when you're growing up, they don't know what a normal life looks like either for you. Like, if your mom's been helping you with your disease all your life, that's all she knows to do. My daughter is 6. I had lupus before I had her, and then I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia during the pregnancy, and then after my second child, I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. So my daughter doesn't know a different life. It's almost the same as if I had, and I'm not comparing, but this is just for an example. If a child was born with a mom who had a hearing problem, or a mom who is blind, or a mom who's in a wheelchair, that's all they know. Whatever their life looks like, that is all that child knows. And it's really sad for me to sit back and be like, man, that's all my children know, is dealing with the disability. And maybe that might make them more empathetic when they become adults. But I surely appreciate everything that my family and friends do for me, but it weighs on you. It weighs on you emotionally, even when you're not having a bad day. You're not experiencing any symptoms. Your medication is not making you sick, which oftentimes the medications, they all will affect you in different ways. Um, Mentally, it weighs on me, because I think about, how is my husband coping with this? How is my children coping with this? What is my relationship? Is this hurting my relationship with my mom? Is this hurting my relationship with my sisters? My sisters might say, "Hey, girl, let's get up. Let's go to the mall." Mm-mm. Soon as I get out the car and walk from the car to the front door of the mall, I'm tired. I'm done. Take me back. Take me back home. You heard me? Take me back home, because my ass is not about to walk from store to store. I'm not doing it. And they be like, "Oh, you said you was doing okay. You said you was all right." Well, I thought I could. I was pushing myself. Maybe I was reaching, but I can't do it. And then in the very beginning, when I was younger and I got diagnosed with lupus, they thought I was playing. Even though the doctors told my mom, my whole family knew I had a diagnosis. They thought I was playing. Let's play outside. Let's go walk at the park. No, I'm tired. No, you lazy. That's what it is. You ain't got no kind of ambition about yourself. You just lazy. And that shit hurts, but live long enough, you let that roll off your back. You let it roll off your back because it's just like this is I have to listen to my body. When I was younger, oh yeah, I'd be like, you know what, I might feel bad, but I had the run in me. I might feel bad, but I'm gonna hang with my friends. I'm gonna hang with my sisters. I'm gonna do everything that everybody else would do. And my body was like, no, ma'am, sit down. You may not sit down right now, but you about to sit down. I've passed out at zoos, going to the zoo with my family. I've passed out going grocery shopping. Um, I've been in the bed for a week just because I wanted to sit outside and get some sun rays. Because another one of my symptoms for lupus, I'm not sure about multiple sclerosis, which someone did tell me it could. Some of the medications can cause a sensitivity to the sun. With my lupus, I could not be outside like that. So, I know this is about multiple sclerosis, but I'm kind of like mixing all of the autoimmunes together. So I'm sorry if you're like, okay, I got on here to listen about MS and not know lupus. So I'm sorry. A lot of people who have multiple sclerosis, they don't just have MS, they have other autoimmune diseases or they have other diseases, period. So that's just how that bag of Skittles is made. Hey, Amira, I'm just doing a short video on MS and the family. So this is not about diagnosis. This is not about any kind of treatments. This is not about medication. This is basically about how it affects me day to day, how it affects my family. And I did an interview with Mumu, but kids like cameras, and as soon as that camera came on, she forgot all what she was gonna say. She got distracted, and I was like, "Girl, go on and play. You get go." We trying to share some vital information here for the masses at large, and you over here laughing and kikiing and ha ha. I'm like, "Girl, we can't make a paint a picture that it's not. It's not. We can't be painting no picture that everything's all happy and everything's like not a struggle. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, girl, no, because it is. I don't even like saying that word when it comes to illness, but it is. Okay. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay on, but thanks for coming by. If I'm still on here when you get back, but yeah. So I mean, emotionally, I feel like I shouldn't even. At times, I feel like I shouldn't even have nobody around me. I shouldn't have no family. I shouldn't have children. I shouldn't have a husband. I shouldn't have neighbors. I shouldn't have nobody. I should just lock myself in the house with a cat. Give me a whole bunch of survival food with canned goods and spaghetti with pop tops, and live my life. And if I die in that house, I die in the house. It gets real. It gets real. You get depressed, and you get tired of having so many changes in your body and having to change people's. Sorry, my computer was dying. Having to change people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Just it gets to be difficult. Like at one point in time, I was walking fairly good, and then the steroids that I was taking, they were making me heavier. So gaining weight can slow down your momentum. And then I had back pain with the MS, and I also had numbness in my arms and legs. So I had to get a walker. I think I was 31. It was like a month before my 32nd birthday, and I asked my doctor for a walker. And this is the tea on how doctors treat MS patients. She looked at me like I was crazy because I'm 32 years old and I'm 31 years old and I'm asking for a walker. I said, I'm having trouble walking, I'm having trouble standing. I feel like I want to fall down. I don't feel stable. Can you write me some kind of prescription so I could take it to like an equipment store and get something on my insurance? I don't need, I can't, I'm not gonna lie on the woman, but she glazed over that like a donut. She just glazed straight past the conversation, went on doing whatever she was gonna do, and I was in and out. And I took my tail to the Walgreens and I bought myself a walker. I looked at them, I sat in them, I tried them out in the store, and I walked out with a walker. And I used that. I still use it. I don't use it as much because I don't go places where I have to walk a lot. And like if I go to Walmart or something and I'm having a lot of pain, I'll just use one of those buggies and I'll use the cart and going about my business, the motor scooter. But I don't really use my walker a lot. My dad, he just got diagnosed with kidney failure. Well, he's been experiencing it for like a year. Now he's on dialysis 3 times a week and he needs a walker. So the family was like, oh, should we just go buy one or can we borrow yours for a little bit? So I went on and let my father borrow my walker. So the family didn't have to go buy him one. Cause I was like, shit, I don't go walking no way. I don't walk up and down the street no way. I don't go places where even in the mall, like I was telling the story about getting very tired just walking from the car to the mall. There is a bench. As soon as you walk into most malls, sit yourself down, sit down, take a break. So um it's life changing. And you see how user friendly, like a computer, you will see how user friendly your environment is. How friendly are the stores? How friendly are the businesses in your community for disabled people? Is there a place to sit down? Is there an incline? Is there a place to roll up instead of do steps? I don't like doing steps, and it's not because I'm overweight. It's just because of my the function of my legs and my back and everything. I don't like doing steps. So I would choose a different place to go just so I don't have to walk up steps or do so much, to get in and out of a place to conduct business. I'm like, nah, you just lost my business. That's what you did. You just lost my money because you over here discriminating against people with disabilities. I don't got time. I almost stopped going to Sears, and I'm name dropping because I want to. But I almost stopped going to Sears. Just how their aisles and shit was designed, I could not use my walker. I couldn't use my walker to even go shopping for clothes. And I'm like, shit, what are people with disabilities supposed to use the internet? Am I supposed to just order all my clothes online? Is that what it is? Because y'all not wanting to make these aisles big enough to maneuver a walker. I'm like, if I can't move in the aisle with a walker, what the fuck is somebody in a wheelchair supposed to do? I'm over here feeling bad for myself, and I'm over here thinking about the next person. I'm just like, I don't got time for this. But I'm telling you, um, my family have been supportive for the most part. I'm not on here to dog my family out. I could. I could, just like any other family, they have their pros and cons about their relatives. I'm not on here to dog my family out. But they're troopers, you know, dealing with multiple sclerosis. I've been hospitalized a couple of times. The first time it was for dizziness. I don't know. I just couldn't walk. That was actually my first symptom. I was dizzy all the time. They gave me medication for the dizziness. It still wasn't going away. It was helping some, and they had to do more and more testing on me. Um, and so I've been in the hospital, and my family have had to support me, take care of my children till I come out. And that's a blessing because some people don't have that. I don't know. I don't know what would happen. Actually, the hospital told me that if I didn't have any family, and that's in my city, I don't know about other cities, but if I didn't have any family and I had to be hospitalized, depending upon what the procedure was, the nurses or an attendant or somebody would keep an eye on my kids until I get through with my x-ray or whatever I'm doing, and then my kids would stay in the room with me. Now, I think hospitals are nasty and germy, so I wouldn't want that to ever happen. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want that to ever happen. But at least I know it's there. So, and then even still, I mean, with a little child, they be into everything. No, I couldn't do it. I would have to get out of my pocket or raise some funds or sell some shit to get me a babysitter or put them in daycare. Like a like here's some money for them being overnight for a few days or some shit. I couldn't have them sleeping in the hospital next to me. But yeah, this is MS Awareness Month. Get on the internet, get on Google. I feel like if you're on the internet and you're on Blab and you're on YouTube and you're on Facebook, wherever, whichever way that you was able to see this video, get on Google and search multiple sclerosis. Look at the symptoms. Look at the treatments. Even if you don't have it, somebody on your job could have it, somebody in your family could have it, and it's very important for you to inform yourself. I mean, people watch the news, they inform themselves about the weather and other things that they deem as important. I feel like MS is not recognized enough um, as an important illness. They may have heard the name, don't care nothing about it because it's not affecting them. Shit, I didn't look it up. And I'm being honest. I'm going to get close to the camera because I'm about to tell you something. It's a confession, okay? My mother has MS. And I didn't take myself to the computer to look it up, okay? I just went by whatever my mother said. I'm like, how you doing, mama? What medication you taking, mama? I just went by whatever she told me. I didn't have it enough in myself like, hey, I got a computer. I can go to the library. Let me look up and see what MS is. And then lo and behold, I don't know how long she's had it either. Damn. I know y'all saying she is a bad daughter. Please don't, because everybody has their unique relationships in their family, and you don't know my relationship with my mama, but that's neither here nor there. I think my mom's had MS for about 6 years. Let's just say 6 years. And I never took the time out to research it until I got diagnosed. And there's still a lot I don't know. I know about my medications. I know about the symptoms that I'm experiencing, but there's a lot of things that I'm not experiencing, and it may affect me one day. So I just want to reach out there and educate this month. I had a blabber, Shakita. She asked me to, pump it up, do as many videos as possible for MS month, and I wanted to do it because it's a part of me, and it will make all of our lives a little bit better if people were just educated on different things that people have. Because you would know how to treat somebody. You would know what questions to ask. Like like I was talking about daily, we talking about daily life. You may not ask me to go hiking or go on no run. No, boo. Don't even ask me something like that. No. No. Now there may be somebody with MS who likes to hike and likes to run. I haven't met none of them. And I know, I don't know everybody, but I know at least 4 or 5 people with MS. And damn it, they're not going hiking or running miles. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we deal with extreme fatigue. Extreme fatigue. It's like reaching for this cup. This I have aloe. I love. This is not a commercial, but I love aloe. Aloe glow, organic aloe water, whatever. Extreme fatigue, what that looks like is I am too tired to reach for that. I'm too tired to reach for it. And by the time I do reach for it, I need a nap. I need a nap because I'm done. I'm tired. Like that took a lot out of me. I'm gonna drink my drink and then I'm gonna rest my eyes for for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rest my eyes because that took a lot out of me. And my daughter, she can anticipate sometimes when when I'm experiencing extreme fatigue. She will reach for things. She will go get things without me even asking. Like she'll get the remote control. I might want to change the channel. She'll go get it for me. Why? Because it's gonna take me a long ass time to get up out of my chair and walk across the room and go get it. So that's what I want to say today. I'm sorry if you wanted a lecture, like a professional lecture or something, and I'm not as polished as you wanted to hear the subject of multiple sclerosis, but I'm just want to be my authentic self. I want to keep it real about, how this affects me and not come up in here acting like I'm on a job interview. No, I'm not, I did put a little shirt on. Because most of the time when I do blab, I'm like in my pajamas. But okay. Are you back, Amira? I don't know. Are you on your phone or are you on the computer? I don't want to be rude and like X off without you saying something. Because I'm actually closing it out. I'll see you guys later. But if you have questions or you want to make a comment, then, I'll respond. But I'm getting ready to end this video and I don't know, take a nap, I guess. David Smith, welcome. It's your first blab. I did a video about 30 minutes long on multiple sclerosis and how it affects my daily life and how it affects the people around me and my family. And if you have any questions or if you want to jump in the seat and make any comments, you can because I'm getting ready to close it out. Hey, did you have anything to say about the topic before I go, David? It's about multiple sclerosis. It's an autoimmune disease. Do you know about it or did you have anything to say about it? You never heard of that. That's why, you might be one of a million, but I'm glad I came on today just to say the word multiple sclerosis to people who've never even heard it before. because if my mama didn't have, well, no, I wouldn't say that. I have heard of it because one of my teachers in high school had it, and she walked very funny. I never made fun of her, but she used the cane, and she walked real funny, and we all knew that she had MS, and that's as far as I knew about it. I didn't know nothing else. But yeah, so you don't know anything about it. So I'm urging you to please, when I get off of here, hit the replay button, listen to a few minutes of it, just so you can just learn a little bit about it, even if you don't watch the whole thing. I would appreciate if you just do that much. Just listen to 2 minutes of it because information is important. But thanks for popping in. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. See you, Amira. Thanks for coming by. Uh, you missed about, I don't know, 5-6 minutes of me talking about um what was I talking about? And that's another symptom, brain fog. You don't remember shit when you have multiple sclerosis. But I don't know, the few minutes that you was out, I was probably talking about family and something, probably the mall. I don't know. Because I was talking about how I was going to stop shopping at Sears because it's not disabled friendly. Those aisles are way too close for a walker. And I was talking about how I got a walker because I couldn't walk, and the stores were not built to use, um, equipment to help assist disabled people. So I was going to stop shopping at Sears. Um, Sorry to hear that. Oh, it's okay. I've only been living with it for well, is it 2 years? Nope. I've only been living with it for, wait a minute. I don't know, maybe a year and a half, shy of a year and a half. Um, yeah, but I have a several autoimmune diseases, so um, it's not it's not new to me to get the empathy from people. Actually, it kind of makes me feel uncomfortable at times to receive it because you want to be all normal like everybody else. And so when people say, "Oh, sorry," I don't know, it kind of makes you feel embarrassed or squeamish. I don't know. I'm weird, but I'm used to it. Nevertheless. Don't be. I don't know. It's just like telling a pretty woman she's pretty. Oh, girl, you pretty, but she done heard it a million times, but she still get all kind of some kind of way about it. Yeah, I've had an autoimmune disease since I was 17. So even when people in that I don't know show me empathy, and I be just like, okay. You guys, about that brain fog again. I put tilapia in the oven 2 hours ago, and I bet you it's burnt. I bet you. And that's my lunch. I was going to eat and go to sleep. So please hit the replay button. Please share it with your friends, your mama, your cousin, and your neighbor, and your mailman that delivers your mail. Spread the word about multiple sclerosis, and let me go see about my burnt tilapia that I'm probably going to have to throw in the trash. See you later.